So this is going to be my first video, and I've been really, okay. So I've been sat here thinking all day, and I feel like I've been a little bit stuck. And now I've got here, and I feel like that this is the biggest leap that I've had so far, because I'm here. I'm right here, and I'm just creating this, and this is what I have just thought about. 1 moment. I have to create. That's all I want to be. I never thought about this like this before. What business do I want to do? What do I want to create? How can I make money? And I'm like, well, I do all of these things, and I just don't know what to do, and it's all really overwhelming, and what do I do? How do I be that? How do I get that? How do I get this dream? How do I? And it's been like a panic, a defeating panic. And it's just started with this. I made a couple of videos today, and I'm like, what are the decisions that I've made? And I've just come to this decision. I just have to create. Not even a content creator, just create. Or I want to create things. And it all just came together in my head. And I'm like, I have a topic. So easy. So my first topic is going to be the morning routine. For me, that has been the most important thing. And then I was like, I do so much in my morning routine. And this is what I'm going to give to you. Each step in my morning routine, I have to just create something around that, whether that be a video, like a longer video, a shorter video, a piece on my newsletter. What else here did I write? Yeah, like a YouTube, a TikTok, so like a quick thing, an affirmation, a meditation, a playlist, an incense, an Amazon storefront, a checklist, a YouTube video for sun salutations, eye exercises, all of these things. I do all of these things. You know, if I can do all of them, then like, hey presto, you know. But we're working on it. We're here. Almost like 18, 20 different things. And it's things that I've overlooked. It's these things that have kept me on the straight and narrow for about 3 years. I've been practicing a morning routine, and that is what gets me. The morning routine led me to the evening routine. The morning routine led me to think what I was going to do throughout the day. What are my meals going to be throughout the day? And then that got me thinking about what am I putting in my body every day? What times? Is it enough? Is it not enough? How do I feel when I have these things? Do I feel like I'm nourishing myself? Because that's what food is. Because I've been, that's a whole step within itself. That's also what it led me to. It led me to nourishing myself and get away from these processed foods. I'm not eating something pre-made for me in a box. No, thank you. I can make that food. I can make that food for myself. I get to make that food. I get to go and choose the vegetables. And when you realise that you can be a part of every different thing, each choice that you make leads you to more knowledge, leads you to more depth, leads you to more bliss, more joy. when you're starting your day, you're detoxing your body, you're detoxing your mind, you're getting physical, you're starting your breath, you're giving yourself, you're hydrating your cells, you know. How can you not? You're detoxing yourself, pumping yourself full of energy, and coming into peace and sitting with yourself. And these few hours just to be with yourself is so goddamn important. Isn't that funny? And that's made me think of, God damn, I've never said that. And then I think, like, I'd actually be damned if I didn't do these things, right? And I also wrote about that because I do have so many tasks that make me feel good, you know. If I don't do these things, am I going to be aggy? Well, yes. I've created this method, or I've created these things. These are the things that have stuck with me after years. Some a few months, some are new habits. However, this is what I'm creating for myself each and every step that I take in the morning. I know that if I do this, this has a benefit for the rest of my day. I know that. So why is it sometimes that I don't even wake up and I don't even do any of it? That is when I have a bad day, when I don't do any of it, not even a bad day, you know? But before I had a morning routine, I did nothing. I literally woke up, got out of bed, brushed my teeth, got dressed, didn't have breakfast, maybe had a sip of water. And now, oh my gosh, now I have created, I've got here 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh, anyway, about 20 things, about 20 morning tasks that I would do. And you're like, bitch, girl, what are you saying? But all of these things I've learned, and all of these things that I know, and they make me feel great. Absolutely incredible. So now I'm gonna create videos, newsletters, and little posts, and I'm gonna make pictures and give you meditations to listen to, affirmation checklists, places to buy these things. You know, I'm going to give you all the information you need to make up your mind about these things, and that you can try them, because these things are tried and tested for me, and I know that they make you feel good. And I was in a place of, I was very miserable. I was miserable. I hated myself. I hated the way I look. I felt highly, highly disconnected from life. I disassociated from things. I took drugs. I ate shit food. I was hanging around with people that I had no I had no interest hanging around with those people. Those people were bad, or not bad for my, yeah, of course they were bad for my life. It's just different mindsets. You have to change at some point. Excuse me, please. You just have to change. You just have to change your mind. You just have to change your mind and say, I don't do this anymore. I do this, and I'm going to do these things, and I'm going to do one little task, and I'll be like, oh yeah, cool, that makes me feel good. And then usually it's like you begin to learn about something. You either begin to learn about fitness, with most people probably starts from the gym and nutrition, exercise and nutrition. They're the two biggest things that you put your toe in, and you get this vast community. And I want to speak about like the Western point of view, or the Western cultures. We have no spirituality, so connecting on these levels where I feel like it's not even basic human knowledge to not be in these things, and to be, not drinking alcohol all the time, not to be smoking, and whatever, like, there's other practices out there. We are not showing these habits. It's not common knowledge to look after yourself in this sort of way, especially, or it's common knowledge, but it's not common practice, because people are hurt, and people can come from, a sorry state of mind, a victim relationship, a bad childhood, a bad relationship, no mum, no dad, no brothers, no sisters, assault, whatever. You can make any excuse that you want to, and you can keep, it's not an excuse. These things happened, they're experiences, whatever. Some experiences shook you up. This has got deep, hasn't it? An experience shook you up, and you told yourself that experience again and again and again. And it's at like, what point do you want to just stop? What point do you want to just drop it? I'm done with this stuff now, and I want to live what I deem good. I'm going to make good choices for myself. And once you make that one good choice, it's 12:08 on the clock now, it's my birthday, I get so much. When you choose to make this one good choice, it just goes on from there. It just goes on. The snowball effect, atomic habits, habit stacking, just the one thing. All of these books, all of these things, it's there. We know it's there. It's just one thing. Just start, and don't. It's like you can't stop. Once you've dabbled in something, I think you've thought about it, and you've arrived at this destination, you've arrived at this thought, and you're creating this action now for a reason, and this is why I'm here now. I'm creating this action for a reason, right? This is a big step for me. Years and years and years I've been thinking of this, and I'm not doing it. I'm not creating, because some way down here there's something that I haven't addressed about me not being worthy enough, me not being creative enough, me not knowing how to use technology. All of these stories I tell myself, I tell you. Oh, I'm not good at technology. Oh gosh, people won't want to see that. But then I'm like, yeah, people, I think, no, because you're a bit crazy, and oh, is that a bit too much for the internet? And can you really be yourself? Are you sure you're not embarrassed to post yourself online and bare all online to your thoughts, your practices, your doing, your knowing? Are you sure you want to do that? Yeah, I'm fucking sure. So funny. I'm fucking sure now. Now I am sure, and now I'm ready. And I've been afraid of the hard work, and this is what the morning routine has taught me. One thing. Afraid of the hard work. It's just one thing. Now I cannot say no to something that usually is under like 15 minutes. I can do that. That's okay. And then you begin to find hope in yourself, and you have faith in yourself. You begin to have faith in yourself. You begin to be impeccable with your word. You don't let yourself down anymore. You see these things, you say these things, you do these things, and you see yourself doing them, and you see the results. Just this one thing, oh my gosh, something else that I can do that makes me feel this fucking great. Are you joking? Yeah. Each and everything that you do, it's now become a conscious choice that I do things that make me happy, that bring joy to my life. Making my own something? Yes, please. What? I can do that by myself? Yeah. All right. Let's give that a go. Oh my gosh. Become playful. Becoming playful, becoming fun, touching your body. That's what it is. I've become connected to my body. I've become connected to the sounds, the senses, the sights. I've become connected to my senses. And I played the music, I smelt the smells, I had nourished my body, I touched my body, I detoxed my body, I moved my body, and I told myself that I could. And I told myself, I tapped, I got rid of these things, I reset my pathways, I reset my neural pathways. I've done that. I've done that work. And it's been years, and I'm not going to lie, it's taking years that I've got to this point, but now I'm solid. You know? But still solid that I can do this now 3 or 4 times a week. You know? That's great. I'm not asking for every single day. Because usually it's just that I don't wake up at the desired time. However, the time that I do wake up, the practices that I have now, the practices that I will never fail to do, they're solid, and they're the ones that have got me, you know, and they are my non-negotiables. But one day I hope for all of these to become my non-negotiables. One day I hope that, you know, or one day I know that these are going to become my yeah, I know that. Duh. One day I know that all of these are going to become my non-negotiables, and I know one day that I'm going to get to that point, and I know one day that I am going to do this, because I'm doing these things slowly. Is it just a 1%? All that confused me, because math scares me a bit, you know. It's that 1% better every day. I'm like, how do you even quantify that? Do you know? You can't. You can't. I didn't really look that much into it, but it just terrified me. So I never did it, because I procrastinated, because I did not believe in myself. But now I know. All of these things that I've created and brought into existence by thinking about doing these things and wanting to do things. They've benefited me greatly. And this is where I start. My morning routine. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, this is where I start, my morning routine. And you know what I thought? I was trying to sum up everything. I was stuck on my niche for ages. What is it? Like, when I say for ages, this is years and years and years in the making. Just to get to here, this point. It's been years. What am I into? What do I give you? What do I provide you? You know? What do I even do? I have habits of a happy life. And this is what I do. I am promoting the habits of a happy life. And it's all of these things that I do that just make me glow. These things, they make me love my life. These things, they make me love the world around me. These things, they bring me all of my desires. These things bring me so much connection in every single way. Human connection, bodily connection, mental connection, spiritual connection, all of these things. It just creates more love, more joy, more bliss, more just peaceful, serene tranquility. Do I sweat out? Yes. Do I still have anxiety? Yes. Do I worry about these things, you know, here, there and everywhere? Yes. But also, am I working on it? Yeah. You fucking bet I am. Because I'm adding onto these habits. Because now it's not just become a morning routine. It's become daily thoughts. My daily thoughts, the things, my daily habits. My morning routine turned into an evening routine. My morning and evening routine, that turned into food, diet, nutrition, health. What am I putting into my body? Herbs, nutrition, hydration, nourishing of the physical body. This brought me to movement and my movement habits and my posture habits and the practices in ways that I can move my body. You see, where I can just free things that I can do that elate me that little bit more, things that I can do that take me to that next level of freedom. Things that I can do to, you know, just bring me closer and closer and closer to my deepest desires, but to my deepest fears, to my deepest depths, to my happiest, my highest highs, my most blissful moments. Because by me having these stable habits means that each and every time I show up for myself, each and every time I connect spiritually, each and every time I connect mentally, each and every time I connect physically, I can connect to these emotions. I can connect, I can ground, I can understand myself more and more, and I can become stronger and stronger and more ready and more knowledgeable and more magnetic. Everything is more. Because it's a frequency, it's a high frequency. I desire to be on this high frequency. It's not a want. It's not a, you know, I want to hear like a bludgeoning, is that even the word? This is a pilgrimage to my higher self. And it's only natural that I bring you with me. It's only natural that I take you with me. Because you know what? This is how it happens. This is how it works. I am holding a light. I am learning to keep my ember ignited. I am learning to keep me alive, me, so I can give to others. Me as you want to imagine it as an ember where you can create fire. You want to imagine it as a seed where I create fruit, I blossom, I flower. You have to nurture, and all of these things I'm going to show you the habits of a happy life. And we're going to get deep. We're going to get real. We're going to get crazy and creative. And I'm excited to see what's in store. So if you want to come with me on this journey, please like, follow, share, subscribe. We've got it all down. Look at my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Pinterest. We've got it all. We're creating a community. Because you, my friend, are going to raise up too. You know, sorry. Why are we sorry? You know, we're not sorry. We're going together. I'm taking you with me. We're leveling up. So, if you want to be more beautiful, more joyful, more loving, more caring, more giving, more kind, better cook. It's not going to happen. I'm trying. You know, more spiritual. Do you want to become deeply, deeply connected? More knowledgeable about these practices that have been practiced for thousands of years. They all have the benefits. They've been taken away, and I'm bringing them back to you. Every single one of them. And this is a mixture of Ayurveda, traditional Chinese medicine, like food as medicine, herbal medicine, natural medicine, low tox living. Metaphysical journey. And come with me, girl. Okay, fabulous. Well, I suppose this is me over and out, and you shall see my next video, which will be all about the morning routine. Howdy. Love you. Love you, love me. Love me, love you, love yourself.